And hello, today I present you my Tylo mission. Um, this video was a long time in production, but it's okay. So here we're starting on our voyage to Tylo. This video is my experiment with minimal speeding of footage because I want to do some different stuff. It was a long time when I did this decision, and I decided to do some montage with it. So yeah, this video would be long. Maybe with speeding up footage I can make it faster. So here we're leaving atmosphere to our orbit, so we can go and fly to Thailand. This is kind of craft that I like to do Tylo missions in Kerbal Space Program 2, and I think it's best type of craft that you can imagine for Tylo in this game. So we can detaching our escape tower because it's like realistic to have some crew protection at the start, and we going to complete our trajectory. So yeah, it's my nuclear lander type craft for Tylo. In Kerbal Space Program 2 we have very good swerve nuclear engines that has very good TVR for nuclear engines and very efficient. And Tylo doesn't have atmosphere, so nuclear engines work there perfect. And I think this engine made Tylo really easy for players now, because liquid fuel engines they heavy, liquid fuel and oxidizer heavy. In Kerbal Space Program it's Metalox, I think, in KSP2. And hydrogen it's very light, and benefits from big tanks, but it's very light, so yeah. Here we plotted our trajectory for Joule intercept. Here was some camera focus on some different craft, because in Kerbal Space Program 2 it's kinda hard to focus camera at the right spot. And here we going to start our maneuver soon. And here's detaching our stage, lighting up engines, and here we go to Joule first of all. Of course I would try to do gravity assist with this craft to do minimal delta V spending, and yeah, we live in a Kerbin. So if you want to travel to Joule, I think it's like 90 or a little more than 90 degrees orbit, or a little less, I don't remember. I mainly aim for 90, I think, if I do my maneuver. And here we're doing some science. So you can pause and read descriptions or our science entries in the Kerbal Space Program. Mostly with radiation stuff it's like generic text, but it's okay. And if you want to do gravity assist, you aim for right orbit. I think it's prograde for Joule moons, and then you need to intercept big moon like Tylo with like, how would you say, so Tylo changes your trajectory, and this trajectory line needs to be retrograde in terms of Tylo orbit, like here. So it can put us in a cool orbit of Joule. So we can spend less delta V at circularizing. Here's some more science, here's some experiments, and we continue on our mission. I would try to run some science near Joule because it's cool, and here I realized, I think, that my electricity generation not sufficient enough, so I need to run, pause, then charge up my batteries and run again experiments. This was long time ago, before update that made science collection more simple in Kerbal Space Program. Now I think it can auto run when you can do some experiments if you previously doesn't have that option, like you spend all electricity on something. And this video was, as I said, filmed, recorded, and edited a long time ago. I don't know how I feel about this experiment with minimal accelerating of footage, because it's making big video. It's elongated video here, but I can do this kind of video with music in-game, because when you accelerate footage, music became somewhat strange and really sometimes uncanny, and it's strange to listen to it, but sometimes it's okay. I tried some acceleration here and there, but yeah. So Kerbal Space Program 2 has really great soundtrack, but only on YouTube you can listen, I think, to it. Here are great picture of Tylo. And yeah, so if you want to make video with music in Kerbal Space Program, you have to make some edited videos without speeding up the footage, or you, I don't know, download, record a video from YouTube, I guess, to make soundtrack able in your video later. Here's some Joule science collection. I think here I a little bit fucked up because I did some science, did again some science, and I ran out of electricity. So I had to spend a couple more orbits in orbit of Joule to collect all science. Yeah, great pictures, great Joule planet, gas giant with beautiful clouds. I think, I don't know for sure, but I think now Kerbal Space Program has even better clouds and scattering effects because they added some effects from one of models that now works in the intercept games. And here you can notice also that we still have our liquid fuel tank and Rhino engine, I think. It is this engine. I like Rhino engines in terms of this program. They are pretty good in terms of travel and even first stages, because they have a good TVR. And yeah, beautiful jewel, beautiful science collection. It was interesting mission. So, and with this liquid fuel we still can make some maneuvers, and you can notice how hydrogen very light in terms of its engines, its tanks size, and it can help you to travel to Tylo with this type of craft configuration. If I did this with full liquid fuel engines, or like motherships with hydrogen and landing stage for Tylo with liquid fuel, I think it would be a pretty heavy craft. So here are beautiful jewel. We going on. I think here is we're going to Tylo again. We going on second orbit because I think first Tylo on first flyby we got circulation of jewels, so we dropped somewhat from our speed. And here we on second flyby going to circularize. I think it can help with our delta V budget. I don't know for sure how much it helps, but for my experience you need to do first flyby to put your craft in orbit of Joule, and then go on second flyby and then only circularize. So we can make our Tylo orbit, and we going to land at Monument. I did already completed all of Kerbal Space Program 2, by the way. So here is my old footage from this my playthrough, and Kerbal Space Program 2 would have more updates, so I can play even more after, and I still playing in the safe and doing my cool crafts creation and collecting science for next colony update. I already have some 100,000 I think science, so I already have pretty much science margin for new updates. Here we're going to directly land near, I hope to directly land in near Monument. We can spend some fuel to directly guide us to landing spot, because we have nuclear engines, I guess. We have pretty much good delta V margin with this, and we have full stage for landing, full nuclear stage for landing, and then with our lander slash spacecraft we have second nuclear engine to land. And yeah, tell me in comments how you think about this experiment with minimal acceleration of footage, because you can see that I did some acceleration here and there, but with footage where I have music, I try to do minimal of it. So we switching from up trajectory and retrograde trajectory to guide us more closely to our monument, and here we can see it already. I saw many people did liquid fuel landers, but I saw a couple of nuclear fuel engines in Intercept Games Discord too. So I don't know. You can also tell in comments what's your preferred type of Tylo lander. And yeah, nuclear lander, it's two liquid fuel. I meant Metalox landers in contrary of hydrogen fuel engines. So we can guide us closely to our monument, and I understand why Kerbal Space Program still doesn't upload its OST to platforms, because it's like all of parts of game still in progress, but it's already has some cool music, and you can hear it in the background. Of course, when I play game and not put it on pause. Here we are guiding with our landing stage to a monument. It's a cool statue, you can already see it, and I tried to land closely, so we can spend all of fuel from the stage. We have some cool views up here. And in Tylo you pretty much in all of landing designs, not all of, because I did a big hydrogen nuclear lander with big ball of hydrogen with, I think, 6 engines, but in most of landers you need to have landing stage and then lander. Here we doing some precise maneuvering and spending our delta V in this bottom stage, because we want to try and maximize our delta V spending with this stage, because we would dump it on surface of Tylo. And yeah. Sorry for my English, by the way, because I tried to practice it with this type of videos. I got back to recording I got a little back in the recordings and saw my mistakes. I want to leave it then because I don't want to mess up my recording, because I'm not really skilled at this point, and I think I can mess up again even if I do it again. And here we get rid of our landing stage. We're going to do some precise maneuvers with our lander, and about my English. I think I have dyslexia too. I didn't go to doctor and ask him about this, but my mother and I pretty sure have some of dyslexia too, so please sorry about my mistakes with some stuff. So, and here we going to land, and we pretty far for my well, wait for it, and yeah, we got some lags because it's KSP2, you know, and we are landed. We got pretty far from our monument, but it's okay, because we're going to spend some science, research some science, and then we going to jump again to our monument, because we can, because we have fuel for it on Tylo. It's cool. So here some science entries, and we can't transfer realistically our carbonaught from a capsule in our lander can. So I don't want to teleport it with transfer cable button, and I want to do some realistic. First we're going to EVA, and when we going back to orbit, we again EVA this carbonaught to capsule, so we can land. So here we can read some science entries. I think it's one of cool features in Kerbal Space Programs, that you can read some funny, or in Kerbal Space Program 2 you can, I think there are some scientific even, I don't know how accurate these entries, but it's cool to read. Here we jump with our carbonaught. We're going to do some science, and we're going to put him in lander can again, because we have ladder to it, and we can fly with our lander. Team C got some science apples, so cool. We can see here this big chill dude monument in the background, and yeah, on this lander we have some little legs, you can see it, and it's because without legs, not most of the times, but maybe it's here, it's maybe most of the times you can encounter landing state bug, because legs in Kerbal Space 2 really count if you want to properly land and have landing status. So we can put a little flag here. Yeah, I struggle sometimes to write some flag entries, but it's first silent ending with close to monument, and we don't know what is the statue, so we're going to investigate it. It's cool to have discoverables. I want to believe they would be very cool more in the future. It would be funny if some of discoverables have some, I don't know, animations or interactive stuff, but even that it's that they have its own biome, it's already pretty cool. But yeah, discoverables, I think it's like really Easter eggs in the Kerbal Space Program 2, because Kerbal Space Program 1 has some Easter eggs. Here Team C Kerman looked at a flag and saw default Kerbal Space Program flag, because Kerbal Space Program still doesn't want to give our custom flags, or even not custom, but just flags in customizable flags. We're going to extract letters and going back to lander. So yeah, pretty cool if some discoverables had some animations or interactions, and in Kerbal Space Program 1 discoverables, analog of discoverables, it's Easter eggs, but they just have feature in Kerbal Space Program 1 to found some Easter eggs. It's like KerbNet. But in Kerbal Space Program 2 we doesn't have KerbNet. We have some just missions to guide us near monuments, and discoverables. But in Kerbal Space Program 2 they give our science, and in Kerbal Space Program 1 they just funny little things. I think we need some. I hope they add some future, so we can more easily find not quests discoverables in the future, so we can explore them. Here we going to land second time. We did a little hop from our landing site, and we going to land our lander. We are landed, and we're going to investigate what this stature are and what this stature is. Some little screenshots and camera panoramas, some little science experiments. So I don't know already what can I talk about. I mean, this was in making for a long time, and I already forgot what I want to tell with this mission when I did it in first, and some things on streets going on. I think we have very heavy winds here near my house, near my apartment, and yeah, you know, it's like if you don't know what to talk about, you talk about weather. We have some. You can read while I talk about some stuff. You can read some science entries, and we have chill dude. Cool alien. What? Squid mouth? Can we found them? Can we know what happened with them? And by the way, about what happened, I flown one mission to Laythe, and it was really interesting to read science entries for Laythe in Kerbal Space Program 2. And we going to juggle our way to monument to have close look closely, but firstly we can sample some stuff near it. And yeah, on Laythe, spoilers if you haven't visited it, you got radioactive surface, and I think all of life died there because of it. And I think radioactive some, I don't know, catastrophe, radioactive catastrophe, what? And Tylo in Kerbal Space Program 2, it's like if you see it from space, it's like continents, and I think maybe Tylo had previously too some oceans and maybe life, and we just pretty late for it to see it. But it's very late because we see like big stones and massive surface here. It's interesting that Tylo doesn't have atmosphere, even if it has a pretty big surface gravity. And here I try to write some funny flag text, but I think I just stick with chill monument or something like that. And yeah, pretty interesting to know lore of Kerbal Space Program, what this alien race, where they was living. Maybe they live on Joule in Julian system before, and something happened with Tylo, with Laythe, and we're going to juggle firstly to this monument to see it closely. And yeah, it's pretty interesting to know what happened to them, and can we found real aliens out there, and how closely they related to our Kerbal species. What? Why I can't say this word? I don't know. Here we got in shadow zone camera. Okay, shadow zone camera. What? We have shadow of our monumental big chill dude guy bro with 2 stars, I guess. One of this it's Kerbal, and one of it's like second star, next star system. We're going to know what happened to them, but okay, we're going back to our ship. We're going to fly home and analyze all our science that we got here, and we and we're ready to go home. We're going to orbit, then we're going to EVA our Kerbal to capsule, and we're going to direct Kerbal trajectory. Well, no, well, with air brake trajectory, because we don't want to kill our Kerbals. I hope I did air brake trajectory and not straight trajectory, because it would be pretty harsh re-entry. But our heat shield can survive this. So we're going with beautiful music, with beautiful screens, not screens because screens. Okay, I did some screens. I like, and I even love to take screens, I guess, in Kerbal Space programs. If you saw my screenshot folder, you can understand, I think, because it's like takes a long time to load it. And by the way, in Kerbal Space Program 1, screenshots loads faster than Kerbal Space Program 2. I don't know why. It's strange. I not really a tech guy. But we're going to orbit. And you can see, I think, from here that Tylo has some, I think, maybe continent marks when it has water, maybe, because I think in science entries there was some of, I think, radioactive or I don't know stuff, and you even can see here it's like someone put it that white stuff, it's not white but light stuff, it's like oxidation, maybe from ocean or salt or something like that, I don't know. And here we're going to EVA our Kerbal to capsule, and you can see that our beautiful planets in orbit. So it's really interesting to truly know lore of Kerbal Space Program and all of planets and what happened to them and its story. So yeah, here we got our Kerbals, and they are all ready to go home, and we're going to do our maneuver. And with all science that we take from planets, it would be cool if we had some archive, like in Kerbal Space Program 1, we can put all of lore of planets and scientific entries and like read it, or I don't know, maybe you can fill out the description of planet and its lore in some science, I don't know, maybe museum, or maybe archive, I guess, can be too. And we are going to fly back home with our maneuver plotted. We going home. So yeah, funny to say that I don't not a tech guy, because I'm like engineer, automation engineer, I think, but I don't really work now with this profession. Here we going to intercept mark our Kerbin planet, and yeah. Here are beautiful Kerbin eliminated from Kerbal, and we are ready to dive into its atmosphere to finally bring all of our science home, and our Kerbonauts that was spent some time in voyage to Tylo in small capsule. And yeah, on streets some cars want to honk, and it's not cool, but I guess we can see at least cool danger re-entry, beautiful re-entry heating. Maybe Kelsey's program to has some work to do with re-entry, but I think it still looks cool. It's bright, cool, plasma. When you go pretty fast, it's doing some strange things, but I think maybe in the update that was later after this mission I did, maybe re-entry looks even cooler than that. So we splash down. We are home. So I think, I don't know, you can like for this. I don't know how to do it. Some YouTube things for now. So okay, we're going to recover our capsule and see how much science we got. So we did full mission, direct ascent Tylo mission with our Kerbonaut, and we're going to see with what nodes I did it. So here are my nodes. Now I have all of nodes open, but this nodes was open when I did it, this mission. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.